Hello, princess. Welcome back to the Gooner Corner. For this video, we are making the iconic Eustass Kid coat. That is what we're making. The iconic, the sexy man. I'm not even typically attracted to men. Don't even look at any of that. I was commissioned by one of, well, now, over the course of this process, now my internet friend. He's now my internet friend. Can you hear my cat? Let me try this again. I am white as hell. I have been commissioned by the fantastic, weirdly amazing over on TikTok, my new internet friend. That he's currently making a Kid's arm, which Kid is my favorite. Is my absolute favorite character. No, Buggy the Clown, then Kid. But I just commented, I'm like, yes, slay. I don't even remember what I said. And then from there, it just snowballed into him commissioning me. And I was on board the second that text came through. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, this is what I've always wanted, is being commissioned to make cosplay. This is I want this to be my life. Also, well, now that we're here, I have to show off. Aren't they cute? They sit next to each other on the shelf and fight. Weirdly amazing over on TikTok. If you have TikTok, go check him out. He is fantastic. Are you kidding? Fantastic. I love his cosplay. I love it so much. He does a lot of the cosplay that I want to do. Like Law and Kid. Are you kidding? I want to do a Kid cosplay. I'm rambling. So this video is kind of, I can't say it's the whole process of me making the coat because I film on my phone and I don't have that much storage space. I had to clean up storage space just to make this intro and outro. Don't get me wrong, I got a lot, but there's like a certain point. I reach a certain point, and I think I even say it in the video of like, this is it. I want this just to be more of like a fun little video. You know, you get to see part of the process of me making it, and then you get to see the end product. But I love this coat. I cannot when you watch this, because you better watch it. Weirdly amazing. Do you understand? If you watch this, I have said this so many times, I'm going to say it again. I cannot thank you enough for trusting me to make this coat. This is what I have always dreamed of doing. Ever since I was little, this is what I've always wanted to do. And I feel like this is like the entryway. Anyway, enjoy the video. I think we're starting off this video with me in the car about to go get the inner lining for the coat. I would show you the coat now, but I sent it off the other day. So it's gone. It's on its way. I will absolutely, in the description, I will absolutely be putting his TikTok handle so you can go and check him out. He's great. Kid coat. This one right here. That one, that's the coat we made. I made. Who's we? You know when it's so bright the back of your eyeballs hurt? That's where we're at. I'm heading out. I have to find the perfect color for the lining of the coat. I need to find something for this. Whenever I try to find like matching fabric, I always bring a strip of the other fabric so I know. Oh, it's shedding. So we're gonna go do that. And, well, first, sunglasses. Second, we'll do that. And I'm not one of those people that is going to film and drive at the same time. I value my life a little bit. I will just turn this back on when we get there. So, let's go shopping! Alright, bros and non-binary hoes. Get in there. Okay. We're here. Why does that hair? What is that? So, we're gonna go. It looks busy as frick. It's a Thursday morning. We're gonna skedaddle in there. I need to get out of this car. I just turned it off and it's so hot. Oh my gosh, I just made it worse. Okay, we're gonna go in to this busy ass Hobby Lobby on a Thursday morning. Why aren't y'all at work? Let's go. I was gonna film, but I was fighting for my life the whole time. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Okay, I got here at 10:10. It is now 11:12. It was so busy in there. What the frick, people? I got what I needed. I got I actually spent a lot less than I thought I would. I'm not gonna lie. I got the interfacing, this is gonna go in the collar, I think. I have an idea. And then I got the fabric. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna use the satin side. We'll see how I feel. But this is the side of the satin that you're supposed to use. I like the opposite side of it. God, it's hot in here. Jesus fuck. Why'd you park next to me? Okay, it's busy, but I'm parked so far away specifically so I wouldn't have to be near anybody, and you're gonna park right next to me, so close. How are you gonna open your door? And then I got the strongest thread I could find. Okay, I think I'm done running errands, because that's really all I wanted to get. Oh my god, okay, inside there were, I had to walk away. There were like these stuffed animal dinosaurs. They were the cutest things I've ever seen in my entire life. They are so cute. Look at him. How much is he? $7.99? That's it? Oh my god, and I was the bigger person. I was able to walk away from them. It was so hard. I just kept sitting there holding it. Please, if you need commissions done, come to me, because I need to buy that dinosaur and I can't justify it until I start making money. We're going to Target because I need a planner, because I have been so busy doing my social media, doing the Etsy page, doing just making cosplay, and I'm all over the place. My brain is scattered. And so I think I'm going to go to Target and I'm going to see if there's like a cheap planner. Also, I think I showed this off in the last video I did. I have to show her off again because she's gorgeous. I have to cover her because she's out. But isn't she pretty? I love her. Okay. Stop distracting me, bitch. I gotta get places. I need to go get a planner for myself so I can keep my head. What the fuck? I have fly spray in here. We're going. You're distracting me. This is your fault. I'm probably gonna hit a child. There's one place that scares me more than anything on planet Earth. It's Target. Pray for me. So do you like the fit? Look, I'm finally wearing this belt buckle. I traversed the depths of Target and came back empty-handed because all I could find were wellness planners and ones with Bible scriptures, so I gave up. Also, I hate Target. Jesus. I've never liked it. Why do people like it? Literally, I was gonna go get Starbucks in there, but I was just so overwhelmed. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Okay, we're gonna go get Starbucks and we're going home. I just need coffee. I've only had 1 cup of coffee today, which I usually drink about 3. I was like, I just want to go home. I want to work on this kid coat. And I want to listen to Bloodborne lore for the next several hours. And I'm not one of those people that is going to film and drive at the same time. I value my life a little bit. Do you know how hard it is to talk myself out of going to Spencer's? They opened up a Spencer's, I want to say like, not last year, I think the year before. They opened up its own like store. It's fantastic. And I have to talk myself out of it. I don't need anything from there. Nothing. I spent almost $80 last time I was in there and I didn't need a damn thing. Okay, my cat is trying to sit on the back of the chair that I have put this on. Bean, please don't knock it over. Do something that's not what you're currently doing. What are you doing? Okay, are you just gonna stay there? That's fine too. Oh my gosh, your little nose. Okay, he's probably gonna knock that over. Oh my gosh, he's Can you do some? What are you doing? Okay, he makes me nervous every time he does stuff. Just got back from shopping, set up. I am going to start cutting things out and getting things officially. I'm gonna go get changed into my normal attire, which is shit. Yeah, I'm making a kid coat from One Piece. I found a rat. I swear we're gonna get somewhere today, I swear. Okay, so I'm gonna chime in every now and again just to kind of describe my process. So, as you can see, easiest part of any cosplay step, which is sketching out the base design. This is really where you can flesh out the shape that you want. And now we move on to the hardest part, or what I like to call my favorite part, which is taking that sketch and making it into the wearable pattern. Thankfully for this coat, though, since it is such an oversized piece, I don't have to be as precise as I would for a more form-fitting cosplay. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate my cat just harassing me the entire time I'm trying to do this? Oh, it only gets better. Oh yeah, I can see that happening. 3 days in and you're just gone.
I'm just dead, yeah.
Yep. I don't trust you near my stuff,
What
boy.
would kill you? What would be the most, of modern comforts, what would be your death?
The heat. I would get heat poisoning and just die. The most horrific death. I'd sweat to death. I'd die of dehydration too in a night.
Stay alive for the bean.
Your baby boy. The sweet bean. The most perfectest baby boy in the whole wide world. So now that I have made the pattern that I like, I can go ahead and transfer that to the final piece, while also continuously getting harassed and attacked by that thing. He made this process so entertaining for me. Let me just say that. Yeah, this process took just as long as making the pattern just because he kept attacking me. He wouldn't leave me alone, and I tried to give him food, I tried to give him snuggles. It didn't work. Nothing worked. I'm doing research, I swear. Can you even hear me? I have the AC going, so I don't know if you can hear me at all. So I'll just yell at you. I love the fact that I get to make this coat because that means that I get to stare at pictures of Kid for hours at a time, and I'm really enjoying myself, let me just say. Bean! What are you doing? I swear, I'm aging rapidly because of you. I swear I am. I can feel, you know how like Dofi, he gets the vein in his forehead? That's what I get every time my cat does something. I love him more than he loves me, that's for sure. But now we've moved on to cutting out the pieces, which this took a long time. Fur you have to be very careful with whenever you're trying to cut because you can cut the fur off by accident, so you have to get like up under it with each cut. It's a whole process. If you've never worked with fur, it fights back. It fights back, but I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna yell at you again. To put that into perspective, that took about, the tracing and the cutting out took about 30 minutes. For just one piece. I have an idea. So you're just gonna have to bear with me. Do you see how flimsy that is? I have an idea on how to make it a big, thick coat. I have an idea, but we're just gonna have to see if it works. Pray for me. There's nothing more I can narrate for this. I mean, I'm just gonna be sitting here tracing and cutting out more pieces, but I'm sure my evil cat, my evil kitty, will be here to entertain you off and on throughout this. Also, I have to show this off. Look at this cut. Oh, that was so smooth. I didn't know that you could get up under there and cut it. You know, like paper? How you can like glide the scissors across paper? I didn't even know that was a possibility, but I managed it. I didn't even know this was a thing you could do. It changed everything. So I decided how I was going to make the coat bigger and thicker was I was going to cut out 2 of everything. So right now I'm cutting out a second piece to the back portion. You'll see in a minute. But then I can layer them and it'll make it thicker. Also, look at my cat's tail. Sped up, it looks so funny. Also, I'm creating a pattern for like the collar piece, if you're wondering what that's all about. And then here I'm just checking to make sure it fits. And this is what it looks like, kind of together. But now we're moving into washing it because it's gross. If you're working on a cosplay and you buy fabric for said cosplay, look at me. Wash it. Wash it! I know you don't want to. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to. Ow. Frick. Nobody wants to. But you have to. Do you know, when I washed the sleeves, it wasn't red dye that came out of it. It was brown because of how much dirt was in it, because it's been sitting in a warehouse for God knows how long. Wash your I feel like people need to hear that and they need to be shamed into doing it more, okay? This is just to prove that I'm doing something. Because I can't set up my phone here. I don't trust my phone near water, so you're just gonna have to go in the corner and believe me when I tell you that I washed it, okay? Look at that creature. Look at that little thing. He knows whenever I'm working really hard on something, and he's like, let me destroy just that one. Just that thing right there. Yeah, he's done it many a time. So now I have to go hide this up really, really high from him so he doesn't get any ideas. So this next portion that I'm making is gonna go in between both of the fur pieces on the back. You'll see in a minute, but this is just to give it even more volume. Also, we're on like day 3 and my cat is still violently attacking me. I don't remember what piece was like. But here's that going in between. You'll see what it looks like in the end. I think it worked very, very well. I was very happy with how I came up with that. Oh, yeah, uh-huh. I'm trying to hold it in place. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if you can see that on camera. This, oh, yeah, Stay there. I just find it so entertaining to watch him clean himself sped up. I've been giggling at it since I started editing this. Sorry, I just had to share his cuteness. I'll be quiet so you can just watch the time lapse. Also completely unrelated, this is for my pins, isn't it cool? Alright, I lied, I'm still gonna talk. My machine was fighting for its life, but it did not give up on me. It held strong. I was so proud of it. It could have given up on me. This thing is so old, it could have given up on me. It deserves a purple heart. Alright, my cat's... Hi! My cat is doing things again. That's my big handsome man. That's you. Oh, your butt's gonna knock that over. Where are you going? Oh. Okay, I just did a bunch of work, and then realized I wasn't recording at all. So, all I can do is show you what happened. I reinforced the stitching on just this piece to make it stronger. I'm taking the bottom pieces here, and you can obviously see it. That's glue. I'm waiting for it to dry, and I'm just gluing that piece just so that the fur won't fall out. And then once that's done, I'm going to take this piece, fold it over this, and then sew that together. And then the backing will be done. I'm going to see how far I can get today. I'm going to take the front pieces and sew them together. Actually, I could probably do that now while this is drying. My leg. Alright, so you see these front pieces? These pieces right here? Yeah, you'll never see me working on them on camera for the rest of this video. I struggled so much with it, I stopped filming that process just to save storage space on my phone. And for my peace of mind, because I don't know why they fought me so much, but they did. I'm gonna add pockets because I'm cool that way. I think what I'm gonna do is whenever I add pockets, I'm gonna put it on the, inside. So you have to, open the coat to... Okay, I'm gonna yell over the sound of the air conditioning. Okay, I lost it. Hold on. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, squad. We are going to sew this on. I'm blanking. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to show sewing it up because you already know what that looks like, so I'll come back with this done. Okay, I got the first lining in. And from here you won't see anything else until it's time to sew the entire coat together. Listen, this is my first ever time-lapse video I've ever made, so cut me some slack. I was trying my hardest with what I had, which wasn't much. So I am sorry. I'm so sorry. But I get some cool footage of the coat at the end, so don't cry yet. Alright. We are on the last leg here. I say that, not really. I have it pinned. Everything is done. We got the inner lining in. We've got the pockets. Everything is ready to go. So now it's going to come down to hand stitching. I'm going to hand stitch it together because my machine cannot handle this thing now that it is pieced together because it is way too. So right now I got Sephiroth's theme on full blast while I do this. I don't know why, but it helps me. This was hands down the hardest part of making this entire coat, was sitting still and doing this. I wanted to get up and run laps after a while because I was just sitting in one spot doing the same movement for I think I was doing it for 9 hours. 9 hours total. Okay. I got this one done. So that took me about 35-ish minutes. While I was making this, I listened to the entire Solo Leveling soundtrack, my entire Attack on Titan playlist, which is several hours long, and the Final Fantasy Advent Children soundtrack. But hey, I finished sewing that whole thing up in one day, so I can't really complain. Collar. This is the collar. And I sewed in kind of I don't know if you can see that, just to clean it up a bit. And then inside, if y'all have never made a collar before, most collars have interfacing, which is why it's so stiff. So I made 3 of the thickest interfacing that I could get to give it structure. So it's hard, but that's just to give it shape. And then I'm gonna try to connect it onto the coat. I'm not filming the whole process of this part because every time that I do a collar, no matter how many times I've done a collar in my life, I've done so many times, and I still suck at them. You would think by now I'd be good at it. No, I'm not. Collars and sleeves are the 2 things that I suck at. No, let me rephrase that. I can get it on there, and I can do it well, but it takes me forever. But yeah, like I was saying, the collar and the sleeves took me an embarrassingly long time to do. But I got it on there and it looks good. So, I mean, I can do it. It just, oh my god. Of course, I have my own tag that I make. It's rough. I'm still learning how to embroider, but I think it's cute. Oh my god, this thing. I know. No, I'm kidding. I'm still just so happy. I'm just so happy. That was so much fun. Like that middle part, you know, when I was working on the side pieces and I said, yep, this is the last you'll ever see of it. Those pieces, for whatever reason, fought me tooth and nail. I was shocked. But also, this was just first coat like that I've ever made. I've never made a fur coat. I've worked with fur. Look at this. This guy right here. He is 12 feet tall of just the exact same fur, and he was 10 times easier to make. If I had to choose, I'd say I'm more proud of that kid coat. I also just wanted an excuse to show him off. He's been sitting on my floor just staring at me, and he looked like he wanted to come up on the bed. I think it just shows how complex that coat was compared to this. It really was. Trying to figure out each piece, trying to figure out how to make the pieces bigger, because obviously kid's coat is bigger than life. There's only so much you can do to make it like that. So I tried. I did. I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. I'm going to read to you. I have written right here. So that took 21 days to make and 95 hours. I have to say that's pretty good. I think like the first, at least for me, whenever I make cosplay, I think the first versions are always the most special. You learn as you go. So now that it's gone, if I ever make another kid coat, I know what I would rather do. I know what I would do differently to maybe make it run more smoothly. I am so bright. Look at that. I'm just letting this happen. Another shout out to Weirdly Amazing over on TikTok. Go check him out. I will have a link to his TikTok down in the description. Go check him out. I think he's great. I think he's wonderful. He also has a tortoise and little alligators. Crocodiles? I don't know the difference. I'm going to be completely honest. Sorry. They're so cute. They're so small. Go check him out. He does great cosplay. He has adorable animals. Go check him out. I hope I made the video entertaining as a whole. I hope you enjoyed my cat, Bean. That's baby boy, baby Bean. He is a menace. Love him. He is a demon from hell. We love him for it, though. I hope he never changes. He caused me... There were times... I wish I caught it on camera. There were times I was working on the cosplay, and out of nowhere, he would just appear and leap at me and just start attacking me because I wasn't paying attention to him. Have a great day or night, wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my cat. Baby boy! Gotta say bye to everybody. Yeah. Tell them how much you helped out on... tell them how much you helped out on that cosplay. You did. Tell them how much you helped out on that coat. You did. A lot of that wouldn't have been possible without you. It was actually him, guys. He's the one who made it. I'm just taking all the credit. Bye, squad. I'm gonna go get more coffee. Bye. Bye. Say bye, Huggy. He said bye.